So I've read a bit of Tintin. I wouldn't say I was a fan. I wouldn't say, oh, I went out of my way and tried to find Tintin books. I read like one, and I was just looking at a couple of pages. I had one, and I don't know if I still had it or I sold it. I think I sold it. Not sold it like on I think I sold it, tried to sell it on eBay and then gave it to a charity shop. But I would still say it was a good book. The art style was really beautiful. The way that it looked was really stunning. The only reason why I didn't add it is because I didn't really read it. But I found this. And because I was interested, I decided to watch it. And I actually am glad that I did. The characters, how he does a sort of good sort of deductive. You look at an item and then you leave that on. Which is sort of interesting. If you're trying to put together the puzzle, you're not going to be like, here's the villain. No, you literally get the information when Tintin gets the information. And the sort of way that they structure, it's not one of the things I talk about a lot, the way that they put the episodes together. Because usually it's pretty one episode, the other episode, pretty average, pretty good understanding. This is an interesting way. Most of the episodes are in a two-parter besides one. And that I like. It means you can get these two-parters, but every one per season per sort of one episode per season, you get that will still build into the bigger arc. You get a one episode, which I think is good because you don't always need a two-parter. But I think in this it will give you a breather. You don't need to be like, oh, we got most of the answers that were answered in this episode. Oh, I'm fine. But with a two-parter, it's really good and really interesting how they build it up in the first part and then give a sort of conclusion in the second part. The way that they put the parts actually feels like useful because a lot of two-parters, they might do one part full and be like, questions, and then we're just going to have a second, so make a circle. But you want an arc, and with a two-part episode, you want to be halfway in that arc, halfway in that sort of storyline. And the way that they do it in this sort of show is amazing. A lot of the characters are really useful, are really fun. And I like how some characters is like, besides Tintin, who are in all of the episodes, a couple of the characters are like, I'm going to be in these couple of episodes, but I might go away. Because in life, you're following like this character. So some characters come and go. And I would definitely recommend to watch the 3 seasons of Tintin.